Hello, I'm Marc Scorca, president of Opera America, and I look forward to seeing many of you at Opera Conference 2018 in St. Louis. The first Opera America conference was in 1970 in Seattle. Glyn Ross, who was the founder of Seattle Opera, is also credited with starting Opera America, and he invited us to come to Seattle for the first meeting, which took place in conjunction with the world premiere of Carlisle Floyd's Of Mice and Men. The premiere had been intended for San Francisco, but when that didn't work out, Glyn took it to Seattle, and we organized the first Opera America conference there. And kind of that New Works DNA that's part of our lives today was started at our very first conference. People ask me what they can expect at a conference, and it's all levels of information. Artistic inspiration from our keynote speakers, this year, John Adams. National discussions that shape our world, all kinds of conversations about equity, diversity, about social justice, about the role of the arts in our society. Those larger discussions shape our work locally, so we talk about those. We talk about field-wide trends in audience development, fundraising, and education. And we give members nuts and bolts skills about how to do their jobs better, all in the context of lots of special events, dinners, after performance receptions that let you build friendships that last through the year. My favorite moment at an annual conference was probably in 2005. Toni Morrison was our keynote speaker. It was around the world premiere of Margaret Garner, the opera that she created with Richard Danielpour. And she stood up at the conference and she read some of her poetry and she read some of her libretto in that beautiful voice that she has. And she showed us how her poetry was opaque with rich words, but how her libretto left room for music. So as you approach the opera conference in St. Louis, come with readiness to have artistic inspiration, national, field-wide insight, and let's leave room for music.